Yeah, good morning, everyone. So what we saw, international market, specifically US, more of a stable market here yesterday. Today morning, marginally positive, but the Asian markets are a bit weak. They are showing marginal decline. Uh, but on the commodity side, we are seeing some uh, higher movement, both up and down side. Oil has moved up by almost around $2 from yesterday same time, whereas steel is down by around 2%. Iron ore is down by 0.5%. To mix reactions from the international market, uh, which may have some. So the here in India as well, we saw sharp correction in yesterday market. Quite possible, though the correction has increased in mid cap and small cap very substantially. That trend can still continue in the today's trade. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yeah, good morning, all of you. Yesterday we saw that some pressure, and we already last few week mentioned that Nifty trading in overbought zone and upper end. So we see the yesterday saw the yesterday some pressure in upper end and important levels will break in yesterday session. Today we expect flattish open, but if Nifty break again, close below 21,930 in weekly expiry, then we expect this pressure to be continued towards 21,800 and below that 21,720, 700 at downside. So today we expect a flattish open and remain a sideways. But if we break either side in upside in 2240, 22,040 and downside 21,930 level, if break this level in today's session, then that accordingly Nifty react. If Nifty 22,040 managed to sustain in weekly expiry and this week, then we expect some relief in upside. We expect towards 22,200 and 260 in again upside. But if Nifty break the 21,930, then this pressure to be continued towards downside next support 21,800 and 21,700. Bank Nifty also, we saw there's some pressure in last session and next immediate support place around 46,800. And if break this level, then we expect further sell up 46,500, 46,300 and below range. Upside 47,530 is the next immediate resistance for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty if managed to sustain this level, then we expect again upside momentum. Otherwise, we saw some pressure in banking Nifty also continue. Fin Nifty, yesterday we saw that trading the below the important support zone, that is the 20,800, and close this below the range. Then we expect further sell off below the 20,850, the major support. I break this range, 20,700. I break this range, then we expect further sell up 20,600 and 20,540 at downside. Upside 20,850 next immediate intraday resistance, and then 20,950 next resistance for Nifty. So overall, today we expect a flattish open and remain a sideways during the day in all three index. Stock specific, Dr. Reddy looks weak at current level. We expect some pressure in Dr. Reddy. Downside 6,000 next immediate target for Dr. Reddy. Upside 6,400 is a major support. We already given limited and selling side, and yesterday closed the important level below that 450. Then below next level will be the 425, 420 at downside. So we expect the REC in week and coming session also. Hinging also break the important level that is 304 and close below that level. So we expect this pressure continue increasing also. Positive side, yesterday we saw that Canfin Home, sorry, ICICI Bank and TCS looks positive in positive side. TCS next immediate support place around 4100, and if TCS managed to sustain these 4100, again upside 4152 next immediate intraday resistance, the TCS again trade about this level, then we expect again upside 4200 and 40 and 4217 upside. That's it for technical derivative.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So on the derivatives front, as we have seen that the healthy sell-off has been witnessed in yesterday's session, breaking down the support level of 22,000 mark, where we were seeing that the highest trader positions were holding strongly on the monthly basis. At that strike, now we are witnessing that the call rider positions have started getting added on. The positions that got shifted on the downside is directly towards the 21,700 level. As we have witnessed that the pressure was heavy in yesterday's session, so we should not get hurried to buy positions on a pullback zone till the time market is not getting stable out, because as per the overall scenario, if we look at the overall data fronts from the large cap stock also, it's showing that still some sort of selling has been witnessing, and we might witness some sort of selling from the large cap front. So next 2 to 3 days, we might witness more cautious from front from the large cap to mid cap front. Overall data seems to be on the negative side, because if we look at the FI position also from last 4 to 5 days of trading session, FIs are continuously into buying zone. But yesterday's session, FIs are almost on 4,500 crore on the negative front, while on the OI front from 22,000 to 22,500 mark, heavy call rider positions got added up, while against that the put rider support position is directly coming on the downsides toward 21,700 to 21,500 level. So the supportive range as per the current level is very on the downside. So we expect more 200 to 300 points fall on the Nifty front. Once Nifty the entire front of the support is at 21,900 level. Once if that support gets broken out, that completely the put positions will get shifted towards the 21,700 to 600 level. So we should wait for the new long positions till the market is not getting stable out. While on the negative front, the stock that looks weak for today's trading session, first will be from the metal front. Metal front overall looks weak when we expect more selling can be witnessed on the metal front. While on the stock specific front, GNFC looks weak. UPL, GNFC, both these counters we have seen that the major short positions have got created in yesterday's session. So UPL, GNFC, and Sun TV, we can watch for these three counters for new short positions for today's trading session. So that's it from the different. Thank you.
Good morning. KEC International has secured new orders worth 2,250 crores across various businesses. Azad Engineering has signed a 7-year strategic contract with steam power business of GE Vernova for supply of complex rotating airfoils, which will be used in nuclear, industrial, and thermal power industries. The contract is worth $35 million and spread over 7 years. That's positive for Azad. Indian Hume Pipe has received orders worth 230 crores from Telangana government for water supply and sewerage plants. That's positive. Signpost India Limited has tied up with Switch Mobility, subsidiary of Ashok Leyland, which is into EV buses. So Switch has appointed Signpost as its exclusive partner for display of advertisements on its fleet of buses. This will empower Signpost to generate revenue through strategic ad placement and management on Mumbai's new electric double-decker buses. So that's positive for Signpost. Thank you.
Good morning. Today, one IPO is opening for subscription. The company is Crystal Integrated Services. The issue size is of 300 crores. Fresh issue is 175 crores. The price band at a lower end is 680 rupees and a higher end is 715. Talking about the business of the company, Crystal mainly specializes in facilities management services, like giving services in housekeeping, cleaning, gardening. In addition, it also provides staffing and payrolling services, some private security and catering kind of services. Uh, Mumbai Metro, BMC, HDFC Bank, Phoenix Mill are some of its customers, to name a few. 70% of its revenue is coming from the government entities. Now, this seems a little risk on the face of it, but Crystal Management seems to be very confident that this growth will continue since they are seeing a lot of traction from government, especially from airports, railways, even temple management services. Overall, we believe the industry is seeing huge growth and the mix is shifting in favor of organized players. Some of its peers are Quizcorp, SIS Limited, to name a few. Now, we believe that Crystal is the only player in this space providing entire basket of services, and thus upselling and retaining customers will be in its favor. However, on the valuation front, we think that it is fairly priced, and thus we are recommending a neutral on the IPO for now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yesterday Sugar Mill Association has announced that the sugar production will be 1 million ton higher than what was expected in January. So now they expect that sugar production will be 34 million ton. India consumption is around 28 million ton, and recently we saw increase in cane prices, and also government has imposed restrictions on additional exports. So till the government announces some relief on the export side, this can put some pressure on the sugar prices in the local market and can act as a bit negative for the sugar companies. Yeah, now request commodity team to take over from you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So, in yesterday's session, we had witnessed gold and silver prices pulling up after the fall day before yesterday, and prices are expected to test 66,200, 66,300 on upside. So, buying around 65,750 is recommended with a stop loss of 65,400. And silver also looks positive. One can initiate a buy around 74,700. On upside, we are eyeing for 75,700 to 76,000. So buying with a stop loss of 74,200 is recommended. Copper rallied yesterday and is expected to rise further. So buying on dips is recommended. 749.48 is the level where one can initiate a buy. And on upside, again 755, 758 is the area where profit booking is recommended. Zinc also one can initiate a buy around 224 and maintain a stop loss of 222. On upside 227 where profit booking is advisable. Similarly, crude also we have witnessed breaching 65.50 and closing above that. So one can buy on dips around 65.50 or buy as long as it is holding 65.50, and we are expecting 66.50, 6700 on upside. So buy with the stop loss of 64.70. And natural gas prices are expected to test 230, 138, 137 levels. So from there, if prices are sustaining above 138, then we expect prices to test 145, 150 on upside. So buy with a stop loss of 130. And that's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take the call forward.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. For today's trading session in USD we are expecting some sideways to bearish momentum. So if prices comes around 82.90 to 82.393 levels, then one can initiate a short positions with a stop loss of 82.98 for the target of 82.80 and 82.75 levels. In GBP INR, one can initiate a short positions around 106.06 levels with a strict stop loss of 106.21 levels for the target of 105.70 and 105.60 levels. And the lower end, one can initiate also long positions around 105.66 levels with a stop loss of 105.40 for the target of 106.06 levels. In Euro INR, one can initiate a short positions around 90.74 levels with a stop loss of 90.91 for the target of 90.53 and 90.46 levels. Thank you.